For today's video, we are going to be making a space monkey using our marker prints with aluminum foil, markers, a Sharpie, a brush, and some water. So let's get started. The first step is going to be drawing our space monkey, and I got the inspiration for this drawing from the book I Know a Monkey by Louise Tate. Alright, get your Sharpies out. The first step is to draw the little nose. Then you're going to curve down on either side. The next step is to do a line that curves in the upward direction just a little bit, and then come down. Can you tell that that's that line here? Good. Alright, so the next thing to do is this cute little eyes. Now you're going to make ovals, and then you're going to just leave a little bit of a twinkle in the eye. So you're going to leave a little bit of the white still there. Guess what's next? His eyebrows. So cute. Alright, so the next thing we're going to work on is this line going up and around. So are you ready? Alright, looking good. Now we're just going to complete this side, the top of his head, with this curved line here, and then add two little ears. That ear should have been a tiny bit bigger. Alright, well the Sharpie will just have to correct that. So next step is to make that top of his astronaut suit, and then give a little fleck of light. How's your monkey going? I bet it looks amazing. Are you ready for the next step? Alright, so next we're going to be making this suit. Now can you tell that this line is a little bit shorter than this line up here? So we're just going to have a slight curve down over, and then a slight, and by curve I mean angle, and a slight angle up on this side. Your next step is to just do the little parts inside the suit. Okay, so what would come next? How about his arms? So you're going to make a little bit of a square here, and I like to do things symmetrically so I can get the same size on both sides, and then draw a straight arm out and have that little cuff again, and then a mitten. Okay, same thing on the other side. Draw a straight line out, the little cuff, and then a mitten. Okay, now it's time for those legs. So I'm going to make the little cuff up here that attaches the astronaut legs to my monkey. And then for shoes, you kind of want to make it look like they're little astronaut boots. So that one's facing forward, and this one's facing to the side. What did we forget? Did you say his tail? Oh my gosh, you're right. So let's add in that monkey tail. Okay, so I think our space monkey is looking so great. Next, it's time to learn how to do the print. Alright, so if you haven't already made an aluminum foil printing plate, then you're going to want to go back to my video that shows that, and that one is called Painted Paper Equals Marker Prints. So if you already have that, perfect. Now what we're going to be doing is spreading out these three colors over the whole surface, but we're going to have them in little blocks of color, and we want them to be even. This is the perfect size that will allow us to spread out the color everywhere. So you just kind of want to color it so that you have room for the other colors, and I personally like going one by one and using the side edge of my marker. Alright, let's add in some more colors. Have you noticed that I'm not actually touching the marker colors together? Why do you think that doesn't matter? Well, if you've already done the printing of paper, then you know that the colors kind of bleed together with the way this print works. So you don't have to worry about them touching. It's actually better for the markers if you don't have them touching. But you do want to kind of have all the little pieces. So that looks perfect. And now we're going to get to the printing. Okay, now it's time to get out your water and your big brush and paint the entire paper. And for this one especially, you want the entire thing covered with water because you want the galaxy feel to be everywhere. Make sure you press it down and give it time for that marker to bleed and do really cool things. Are you excited to see what happens? Let's find out. Oh, that looks really cool. So if you're in this situation where you have a little bit of a white spot, you could take your brush again and just add a little bit of water, and then the colors will continue to bleed around. Same with the fact that this didn't go to the edge of my paper. Feel free to just bring a little bit of water there, and then the colors will kind of set in. Or another option is taking your paper and printing it a little bit again. Now this is a little bit of a messy process, so hopefully you've found yourself in a place that it's okay to make a little bit of a mess. That's looking really great. Now that you've made your print, feel free to use another piece of dry paper and pull one more print from the remaining color that's on your plate. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's going to be cool for abstract collages later. The next step is to wipe down any area. So you're going to wipe down your plate and put it aside, and then make sure you wipe down the area where you have made your beautiful print. So now at this point in your project, you're going to let this dry for a little bit and then come back to it. I'm going to show you the steps that you do once it's dry. Okay, so the next thing you need is just some pencil crayons, brown and white to be specific. Other things you can use are some whiteout. You could use a little bit of whiteout for this, or a gel pen. If you have a white gel pen, that would be perfect for making your stars. So this is my original one, and as you can see, the colors kind of faded a little bit while they dried, and that's totally fine. And so all you're going to do is color in that top of the monkey head, and then actually use the white pencil crayon to color in where there is color on his suit. So it looks more like it's a white kind of gray suit, and that'll make the monkey stand out a little bit. So just color in all the areas where you have your legs. Now you can choose to either think that the tail is outside the spacesuit, or you could have it white and have it be a little like tail spacesuit part. Next, you're gonna do your little clusters of stars for your beautiful space nebula. So that's just you making little dots in the sky. All right, I hope you have so much fun doing this project. As you can see, this one's already starting to dry, so it's ready to do that next layer, and this is what it ends up like. So have fun and enjoy making your space monkey.